We often hear discussions about the portal, which is the part of AARP where all the information is stored, information about people and files and processes and courses and instructors, everything is there. So it's important to kind of be comfortable in an understanding of this valuable tool. Um, Permissions are a big thing when we're talking about data, and depending on where you are in your career or where you are in AARP, there's various permissions. And you see at the top when one becomes an instructor candidate, that's when they really get access to the portal, and their access is limited. They can get to reimbursements, they can get to training, they can get to files. They can get to calendar. You see there along the top to the right of that yellow box, home. Those are the things that an instructor candidate. And then as a candidate moves on to become an instructor, you notice that there's some boxes added. And they can now deal with driver safety courses, and they can order materials and things, and the other lines are still there. And if they step up a little bit more and they become a volunteer leader, the volunteer leaders, depending on what kind of a leader they are, they have more and more access to things. They can see more and more information about the various volunteers. They get a little group chatter to communicate with others. They have things like they can set up events, and they can set up hosts, and they can do all kinds of things. So if you hear something you discussed and you go and try to do it and you can't, it may just be the level of your membership, your involvement is, but certainly that's easy to change. Just volunteer for a little bit more, or talk to someone who has that capability and they can show you. Here's another look at that, kind of the things that a candidate has access to there in the yellow or in the blue box. And then going along the to the right, we see the volunteers and the volunteer leaders. And then there's some other organizations as part of driver safety that we deal with that use the portal as well, and that's SD Tech, CarFit, and the We Need to Talk folks. So all in all, it's a pretty good tool once you get spend a little time to get comfortable with it. Thank you for using the Smart Driver New York podcast. If you have any questions or comments for us, you can text us at 518-952-2216. And please make sure you subscribe to the podcast so you'll get all of the latest and greatest videos.